Hi guys, I'm going to show you two things you need to do this semester in the Gangi portal system we're using. That's a learning management system for our flipped classroom for academic English. So this is the Yeongnam University homepage. I have already logged in and am now going to go to our Gangi portal. It's at the top of the screen. This gives you access to the learning management system. You'll see your classes here, your profile here, and if you want to learn about those things, you should take a look at the PowerPoint. Today I'm just going to focus on adjusting the dates for quizzes and the video lectures. So I'm going to choose a class, and this one's already been done. Okay, so videos start in week 2, and they go to week 6. Other classes will probably start in week 9 and go to week 13, but because of the Chuseok holiday in week 4, the university-wide exam period is on week 9, so we need to adjust that. So this class I used for demonstration purpose, so it's already done. So I'm going to go over here and choose another class. Let's see if this one's okay. Here we go. So this one is week 2 to 6, and then you can see week 9 to week 13. So I need to adjust that. Okay, so it's very easy. You're going to go down here to online lecture. Okay, you can see all of your lectures to 6, and then we have a week here. Now we don't want this session to happen because students won't watch it during the exam period, right? It's unfair of us to expect them to watch that. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new session down in week 14. If we don't create a session, if we don't add session, then we can't move it down here, right? So we're going to add a session, and we don't need to worry about the title. That will just automatically call it session 1. And there's only one session for each week, so that's fine, okay? And we want to click this box, apply to attendance. That means that the students have to watch it completely, 100%, to get attendance. And you don't have to worry about this date. All you have to do is just click that box. You do have to worry about these dates. So the protocol we're using this semester is we're allowing them access to all the videos at the start of the semester. So we're going to go back to September 3rd. All right, so we want the beginning of the semester, they have access to all the videos. They can start watching them when they want, as long as they watch them before the start of your class for that week. So the important date here is the end date that we need to set. So we want them to watch the video before they come to class for that week. So I'm going to set it up on Sunday for all my classes because that's just easy for me to remember. And if you don't remember what the week is for week 14, you need to go over to the shared files in the FLI files for your Google Drive, shared files, FLI files, administrative info and forms, and then schedules will give you the fall 2018 semester timetable. So then if you go here, and we're looking for week 14. We're looking for week 14. Okay, so week 14 finishes on December 7th. So we want them to have watched the video before December 3rd. So December 2nd. December 2nd, before midnight. So we're going to save that. All right, now we have a session that exists, and all we have to do is just move things down. And this seems like you would drag it down to this box, but when you drag it down to the box, it doesn't register. So it's a little weird. You need to put it right between the words in the box, and then that space appears. See the space here? So when that space appears, then you can drop it, okay? And now we'll just move the next one down here and drop that in there and so forth. Okay, and the last thing you want to do is to delete week 9 session. All right. The e-learning department has already relabeled these week 10 and week 11, so that makes sense. However, when the students watch it in the actual video, it still says week 9, but that's what we have to deal with this semester. So week 7 is going to be your review week. Week 8 is a little more review and their written test, and then week 9 is the university-wide test period, midterm test period, where we will give them their speaking test there, and then we'll pick up again in week 10. All right. So as I adjusted the ending date here for this lecture, you also want to adjust the ending date for each lecture so that it happens at students must watch it before they come to class. So if you want to do that, you just click on this edit and you just go down here and choose the date. So week 14 was the 3rd. Let's check just to make sure. Week 13 is November 25th. We want them to watch it. Before midnight, and just save that. Okay, so now we have these 2 weeks set up correctly, and you'll just go back and edit these ending times. Make sure that they watch it, and don't worry. Even let's say the student isn't able to watch it before that time, he won't get or she won't get attendance, but she or he can still watch the video. All students can watch the videos no matter what. This is just for attendance, so don't worry about that. So let's see, week 12. We want them to watch it November 18th. Okay, and so you'll just need to do that for each class, for each video. Now, the other thing you need to do is you want the quizzes that we created and the videos we created correspond. So if you go down to exam, you want the quiz to match up. Not sure what mine says, quiz 1. It's weird. Anyway, so you're going to modify this. Okay. This is the quiz for week 2. And the same thing, you want to have them take the quiz. So you're going to look at this exam period. You want to have them take the quiz before they come to class, their first class on week 2. All right. let's see, week 2, that's September 10th, so we want it September 9th. Okay, great. This one's already set up, so I don't have to worry about it. The other thing you might want to check for quizzes is that you have set the way that the questions and answers are shown. The questions on the quiz correspond to the content in the lecture, so we don't want the questions randomized because that would be a little too challenging for the students. So you just want the answers randomized. They're multiple choice with 3 to 4 possible answers for one question, so you want them to have those randomized so that it's a challenge for each student. The other thing you should pay attention to is the exam time. They will only, once they start the quiz, they'll only have 10 minutes to take it. They can take it multiple times, but only for 10 minutes. You might want to extend that to 30 minutes. That might allow them some time to take the quiz more than once to get a better score. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to save this. And you get an option whether you want to save this to all classes or only one class.
Do not choose Edit All Registered Courses because that will change everyone's quiz. You are editing everyone. You should choose Edit Only for this course.
Okay, so after you make that change, just check and make sure. So the students have access to the quiz from September 3rd to September 9th. That's week 2. That's great. So here we go, September 9th. They should be done and ready to participate in your offline class, your face-to-face class. So you'll need to do that. You'll need to check on that for each class. Make sure that is correct. I think when the e-learning department set it up, they set it up for each quiz for the week prior like we want, but just make sure and go through. And then after the midterm, the week 10 to week 14 quizzes will probably need to be adjusted. Okay, those are the 2 major things that you need to adjust. And if you're curious about other things in the portal system, play around with it and take a look at the manual, the PowerPoint manual that we made, or the video of the workshop conducted last week. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me or Jillian or anyone in your office who came to the workshop. I'm sure that they could answer some of these questions as well. All right, good luck, guys. Bye.